So hello everybody, in today's video we are going to be talking about how to recognize reading and listening questions and the TOEFL internet-based test. So the first section is about the reading skill, and you are going to have 60 minutes to develop this complete section. You are going to find 3 long passages and answer 36 to 42 questions. These passages are going to be about academic topics and you are going to be evaluated over 30 points. In this section, you are going to find some types of questions. So, let's begin. You are going to find vocabulary questions. The frequency per reading passage is 3 to 5 questions. And you have to know how to identify these questions by reading the word or phrase is closest in meaning to. As you can see in this example, we can find the keywords. The word is closest in meaning to. For this reason, this is a vocabulary question. Then, reference. The frequency per reading passage is 0 to 2 questions. You are going to identify this type of question by reading the following phrase. The word in the passage refers to. For example, in this case we have the word eat in the passage refers to. Then, paraphrasing. You are going to find usually just one question. You can identify this by reading which of the sentences below best expresses the essential information. As you can see in this example, you can read the keywords. Which of the sentences below best expresses the essential information. Then we have sentence insertion. You are going to find just one question per reading passage and you are going to know if this is a sentence insertion first just by looking at these black squares, and also because of the phrase, where will the sentence best fit? Click on the square to add the sentence to the passage. Then you are going to find factual information and negative factual information. You are going to find 3 to 6 questions per reading passage. These are some of the phrases that are going to be useful to identify this question. According to paragraph, in paragraph, it is stated on paragraph, it is indicated on paragraph, and so on. As you can see, here we have the keywords. Paragraph mentions all of the following as possible causes of the except. Except is also a word that it is important to notice because just by reading this, you are going to know that this is about negative factual information. Moving forward, you are going to find also rhetorical purpose questions. You are going to find 0 to 3 questions per reading passage. Some of the words that are going to be helpful are: why does the author mention or discuss? What is the function of? The author mentions in order to. In this case, we have why does the author discuss about Pluto's mass? After that, you can also find a summary chart. You are going to find 0 to 1 question per reading passage, and by reading this, you are going to identify if this is about a summary chart. An introductory sentence for a brief summary on the passage is provided below. Complete the summary by selecting 3 answer choices that express the most important ideas in the passage. As you can see, here we have the complete phrase. So this is a summary chart. Then we have an schematic table, and the frequency per reading passage is 0 to 1 question. You are going to know if this is an schematic table if you read the following. Complete the table below to summarize information about in the passage. In this case, complete the table by matching the phrases below. As you can see, I have provided you with some of the phrases that are going to help you to recognize the type of question, and this is going to help you a lot to save time, but also to know what type of question you are asked to complete.
Listening comprehension is divided into 6 passages followed by 5 or 6 questions. Its time limit is between 60 to 90 minutes to complete the section. Moreover, it covers topics of soil science, physical science, life science, and nurse, and is evaluated over 3 points. The questions matters about main ideas, details, purpose, the speaker's stance, the organization of ideas, and inferences. Understand the guest. They are questions that ask about the overall ideas of a passage as a whole. They ask about the subject, topic or main idea, and what overall purpose the passage serves. You can identify these questions with the following questions. What is the subject of the passage? What is the main topic of the passage? What is the purpose of the talk? Understand the details. They ask about specific pieces of information that are stated in a passage. You can identify this question with the following questions. What is stated in the passage about? What is indicated in the passage about? According to the speaker, what does the professor says about? For example, understand the function. They should understand not just what the speaker said, but why the speaker said it. So, you can determine what the speaker said something in order to apologize, explain, clarify the point, change a point, indicate a change of opinion, or suggest a new action. You can identify this question with the following questions. Why does the speaker say this? What does the speaker mean? What does the speaker imply? For example, understand the speaker's stance. They ask about the speaker's stance or attitude. For example, opinions, feelings, or degrees of certainty. You will have to infer the speaker's attitude from theory, tone of voice, choice of words, and the context of the conversations or lectures. To identify this question, we have the following questions. What does the speaker mean? What can be inferred about the speaker? What is the speaker's attitude? Or what is the speaker's opinion? For example, understand the organization. They ask about how the ideas in the passage are organized or how they relate to the main topic or each other. To identify this question, we have the following questions. What did the speaker discuss or mention? How is the information organized? What is explained or illustrated by the example of? Or put a check mark in the correct column or box. For example, understand relationships. They ask you to recognize how different ideas or pieces of information in the passage are related. To identify these questions, you have the following questions. What will the speaker probably do next? What does the speaker imply? Or what can be inferred? For example,